Hey players, so far this week I've done 2 relationship videos, but now I want to change it up. Let's talk about faith. Faith can be considered a complete trust or complete confidence in someone or something. But are all forms of faith the same? Is there a difference between saying you have faith that your friend will pay you back the money you lent him versus, let's say, the faith that God is controlling the world? Throughout our lives, we develop extremely complex systems of faith, which of course to us make all the sense in the world. For example, we don't question whether or not the sun will rise tomorrow when we go to sleep, we just accept that it will. Now, I don't know the sun, she seems like a really cool gal, but for me to trust that she won't just get up and walk away one day and leave us all to freeze to death, that's gotta be based on more than just faith. The reality of it is that the repetitive cycle of life has shown us the behavior of the sun and how it functions. This allows us to make educated observations without 100% certainty that we're correct. Because really, what in life is 100% certain? I mean, there's always a level of doubt that arises, but those that choose to believe things as 100% certain without doubt, that's considered blind faith. And this all leads to my beliefs in faith and religion. I think every religious person can be broken up into one of 2 groups, as a spiritual believer or as a traditional believer. Spiritual believers view religion in a way where words are simply ideas, not pure doctrine. They view their religious text as a guide to help them seek clarity in life, but still understand that the power to make decisions on what right and wrong is in their hands. Traditional believers view their religious text as doctrine, not simply ideas. They believe that their book is without a shadow of a doubt the end-all be-all place to go for any answer you need. All religious text has been written by man. Man has shown a history of being fallible, and therefore all texts written by man potentially can be fallible as well. If humans have failed every single time throughout history to create a perfect system of government that can work, how are we even supposed to address the idea of a perfect moral code shared amongst all people? So many words. Blind faith, of course, and what we begin to see is that blind faith clouds the mind. In some cases, it makes people believe that there's a higher being out there casting down and making all these decisions for a greater purpose. If you want to know my thoughts on God and whether or not He exists, check out my video here, which I did a long time ago. Point still remains though. I'd have no problem with the idea of a divine creator making decisions and casting things for a greater good, as long as there's consistency to the behavior. What seems to have happened though is that people have molded God to be just like them. God is now angry and loving, violent and compassionate. Once you factor in those 4 qualities, it kind of gives you the impression that God is acting like a human. And if, to my knowledge, our set paths aren't known, why would His be? It would be like me walking out of my house and on my way to work, when all of a sudden the sun just disappears and we freeze to death, all because I didn't call her beautiful in the morning. Women. Like this video if you agree that faith should be based on practical concepts, not emotional ones. Leave a comment letting me know. What does faith mean to you, and where do you believe faith comes from? And subscribe to the channel, because as we delve deeper into this, you know I'm going to be pissing someone off. As always guys, love and peace. Fate, faith, destiny, all wishful words, but don't let yourself lose sight of the bigger picture. Whether you believe in an external power controlling us, or that once we die it's the end of the line, we are all living in the present time right now. Therefore you have the ability to control your destiny. Make it happen.